Picture marble statues, disciplined legions, and emperors ruling the world from golden palaces when you think of Rome. What you don't picture is what happened after the crown was placed, after the doors closed. Because one of Rome's most brutal wars wasn't fought with armies. It was fought between a mother and her son. There are mothers who kill for their sons, and then there's the mother who made her son emperor, controlled every breath he took, and even crawled into his bed to keep that control, according to some Romans. Nero tried to murder his own mother 3 times. She survived poison. She survived a collapsing ship designed to drown her in the Mediterranean. But survival was never the victory she thought it was, because what was waiting for her was far more disturbing than history admits. This is not a story about a murder. This is a story about 2 monsters who created each other. One wore a crown, the other placed it there. And when monsters fight for control, nobody survives with their soul intact. If you think you know what a toxic mother looks like, you haven't met Agrippina. If you think you know what a son's hatred can become, wait until you see what Nero built. Ancient Rome had words for political assassination, for family betrayal, for imperial madness, but they had no word for what happened between these two. We don't either. We just have the bodies they left behind and the nightmares they planted in history. Before we descend into the palace where this nightmare unfolded, drop a comment with your city and country, because once you see how deep a mother's ambition can go and how far a son's rage can reach, you will never look at family the same way again. The younger was not born into kindness. She was the sister of Caligula, one of Rome's most deranged emperors. She survived his madness, survived exile, survived being stripped of everything. And when she clawed her way back to Rome, she didn't come looking for peace. She came looking for a throne, not for herself. Women couldn't rule Rome directly, but they could rule through their sons. And Agrippina had a teenage boy named Nero who would do nicely. The problem was simple. Her son wasn't emperor. Her husband, Claudius, was. Claudius already had an heir, Britannicus, his biological son. Agrippina needed Claudius gone and Britannicus sidelined. So she did what any ambitious Roman matriarch would do. She poisoned her husband. The preparation was meticulous. She found the deadliest mushrooms in Italy, not the kind that kill instantly and raise suspicion, the kind that mimic food poisoning at first, then shut down your organs slowly while doctors scramble and fail. She hired a professional, a woman named Locusta, who ran what Romans politely called a specialty service. Locusta prepared the dish. Agrippina served it with a smile. Agrippina didn't blink watching her husband eating poisonous mushrooms. Within hours, the Emperor of Rome was choking on his own fluids, clawing at his throat, dying in front of the woman who fed him poison and the boy she wanted to replace him. Within days, she has the Senate convinced. Britannicus is too young.